Doctor.
Good morning, Miss Pross. Do you suppose I might have some breakfast?
Yes, of course. At once.
Thank you. Come in.
Mr. Lorry is here, Doctor.
Oh.
Don't get up, Doctor. Don't get up. Finish your breakfast. I'll join you for a cup of tea. Miss Pross. My dear friend, my dear, dear friend.
All but finished.
You're well this morning?
I am, yes.
Mm-hmm. If I may, Doctor, I'm anxious for your opinion. A curious case. It involves a very dear friend of mine. Advise me well, for his sake and his daughter's.
Well, what are you suggesting?
An affliction. It has borne this gentleman down in the past, and yet he apparently recovered. And now it's returned.
You spoke of his daughter. Does she know of this relapse?
No.
Oh, thank heaven.
Can you tell me how it came about?
An association from the past. It was strong, intense, and lurking in the mind.
Is it likely to happen again?
Oh, no.
That is good comfort, sir. And yet...
Yes?
This occupation, during the affliction, this making of shoes, if perhaps the necessary tools could be... Well, if they were gone, could not the fear go with them?
They are old companions.
I know. I know. But I inquire for your daughter's sake as well. Can it not be done? Frenchman, forgive me, Charles, but, oh, really, I can't understand it. Ah, the scoundrels, absolute scoundrels. Forgive me, Charles. I can only thank God that I'm not French.
Things will settle down eventually.
Eventually? Oh, eventually. They've had years now, and it's worse than ever. It's more than your life's worth to set foot in the damn country.
Where is she? Did you see her? Did she come by this way?
I thought the child was with you, Miss Pross.
She took a biscuit and she ran away.
Oh.
It's time, I think, to apply the paddle.
Oh. Not guilty.
Who took the biscuit?
I am the counsel for this beautiful creature, and I say to the court that she is not guilty.
Who took the biscuit?
I did.
You are a gentleman, sir, but you are also a liar.
Mr. Pross.
Come, little one, change horses.
Father.
It's time to take your afternoon nap.
No. Goodbye, Mr. Carter.
Oh, that's an excellent suggestion, if I ever heard one. What do you say, Mr. Lorry?
I'm at your service.
If you will excuse us, my dear.
You know, I don't think I've ever told you how much I appreciate these visits with your family.
We enjoy them too, Mr. Carton. Indeed, you are like a part of the family to us. I worry about you, you know. You're looking so pale these days.
Indeed. Well, the life I lead, you see, is not conducive to good health.
Can you not change your life?
Too late, I'm afraid. I shall never be better than I am. There, you have it. I'm like one who has died young, you see. All my life might have been.
No. No. I refuse to believe that.
Oh, I may once have had ideas about striving afresh, beginning anew, shaking off this sloth, fighting out the abandoned fight. A dream. All a dream. But I do wish you to know that you inspired it.
Mr. Carton.
Oh, if you could have returned the love I have for you, I might well have brought you nothing but disgrace and misery. Indeed, the low habits that I scorn at this very moment I will yield to again and again.
Is there no way that I can turn your affection for me to some good account?
All that you could ever do for me has been done. But you must believe me when I say that I would embrace any sacrifice for you in this world. Indeed, I would gladly give my life.
Countrymen! Are we ready? Then let us go forward at last, never to turn back again. To the Bastille! Will you go with me, wife?
I go at the head of the women. To the Bastille! To the Bastille! Monsieur le Governor, may I please, I beg you, may I have the honor? Thank you, monsieur.
At last. It has come at last.
It is only the beginning.
Mr. Laurier, please.
There, sir, in his office.
Come in. My dear Charles, how good of you to come. These are very trying days for us here. My time is so limited.
I hope not too trying.
The situation in France, hopeless. If the bank's documents are seized or destroyed, it could bring about untold mischief. No, indeed, I shall have to go to France myself.
I should be very careful then.
I'm an English citizen. They dare not touch me.
And yet, to undertake such a journey, your loyalty to the bank is quite remarkable.
Loyalty, duty, it's all the same to me. I'm a businessman, and always will be. And, of course, I shall have Jerry Cruncher to keep me company. Now, let me see, where did I put that letter? Ah, here we are. It's addressed to Charles Darnay, heretofore Charles St. Evremond of France.
And it was sent to you?
In the hope, I gather, that the bank might be able to forward it.
From Paris?
Yes.
May I?
Of course. I hope I haven't brought you unwelcome news.
Monsieur Gabelle, a man who worked for my uncle. He wanted to come to England with me, but I couldn't manage it. And now, he's been placed under arrest.
But why?
For working in the house of St. Evremond. All those who served St. Evremond are now in prison.
Good heavens.
I entreat you, please, to release me from this prison of horror. For the love of justice and the honor of your noble name. I have done nothing but to serve and honor your family. I beg you, before the hour of my destruction, help me.
This signed Gabelle.
There's nothing you can do, of course.
I must go to Paris.
That would be far too dangerous.
If there's anything I can do to save this man, then I must go.
But please, Charles...
I gave him my promise. My sacred promise. That no harm would come to him.
But please, think of your family.
They mustn't know. Not until after I have gone, and my resolution might weaken. When do you intend to leave?
Tomorrow morning.
Too soon. I shan't be able to join you.
Well, think about it. I beg of you, reconsider.
I have only to look at this letter, and my mind is made up. I have no other course. Goodbye, Mr. Lorry. Godspeed on your journey.
And yours, sir. And yours.
Your papers, citizen. I'll give you an escort to Paris.
An escort? Whatever for? I don't need one.
Silence, aristocrat. You'll have an escort, and you'll pay for it.
I have no choice.
Choice, listen to it. You'll pay dearly, and you'll thank your God for our protection.
Can't you see I'm here under my own free will?
You are a cursed aristocrat.
Leave him be. He'll be judged in Paris.
Judged? What are you talking about?
Yes, judged and condemned as a traitor.
My friends, you deceive yourselves. I am no traitor.
Enough. You will very quickly discover, monsieur, that we have a decree banning all aristocrats and condemning to death those that return. Now, about the money for the escort. 100 louis. Send him on.
Get out.
Where are the papers of this prisoner?
I ask you, sir, to take notice that I am a free traveler and a French citizen.
Where are the papers of this prisoner?
All right, come with me. Defarge! Defarge! We have another one!
You will come with me.
Come on.
You are the aristocrat Saint Evremond.
I am St. Evremond.
Married?
Yes.
Where is your wife?
In England. We were married in England.
Without doubt. You are now consigned, Evremond, to the prison of La Force.
For what reason? Haven't I the right at least to...
Aristocrats have no rights. Take him away.
You? It is you?
Sir?
Your wife is the daughter of Dr. Manette?
You know him?
The doctor is known by all good patriots. My name is Defarge. I keep a wine shop on Saint Antoine. You have heard of me?
It was your house, monsieur, where Dr. Manette was found by my wife.
I must ask you, why in the name of heaven and hell did you ever come back to France?
To save the life of a devoted servant. That is all. That is the truth.
It is a bad truth. And you are a fool, monsieur. We have a newly born female here, called the guillotine.
Can you render me some assistance?
None.
Can you answer a single question?
Say what it is.
Am I to have any communication here with the outside world?
No.
There is an English gentleman here in Paris. A banker by the name of Jarvis Lorry. Would you please tell him that I have been thrown into the prison of La Force? Just that. That only.
I will do nothing for you. My duty is to my country and the people. I am the sworn servant of the people against you. I will do nothing.
Excuse me, sir.
Well, what did you find out?
Bad news, sir. The information's reliable. They assured me that.
Tell me, tell me.
Taken him prisoner and locked him up.
Oh, my God.
He's under the name of St. Evremond, marked in secret.
What does that mean?
Afraid it means solitary confinement. There's no way we can reach him. Not now. Sorry, sir.
All right, Jerry.
Will that be all, sir?
Yes, that's all. Oh, dear. My dear Dr. Manette, it is with the utmost regret that I bring you this most unfortunate news.
What can we do?
I shall go to Paris immediately.
Mr. Lorry said
I was a prisoner in the Bastille for over 16 years. They know me. They know what I endured at the hands of the nobility. They will listen to me. I am certain of it.
I'll go with you.
Oh, no.
Father, don't you see I can't possibly stay here without knowing... Without... I've got to go with you. There's no question about it. I'll tell Miss Pross. How soon can we leave? Father!
No, sir. Mr. Lorry left for France over 3 weeks ago. I don't know when he'll be back.
France?
Yes, sir.
You know if the Don has travelled with him?
No, sir. He was travelling alone.
They're here. They're here. What are you talking about? Who's here? You might not... Lucy? Dr. Manette? I don't understand.
We received your letter.
But I had no thought of you coming here.
We simply couldn't remain in London under the circumstances.
I assure you I've done everything I possibly could.
You, my dear friend, are not Alexander Manette. There is no patriot in Paris who does not know my name, and none who would touch me. I shall use that influence now for whatever it is worth.
There is still some killing in the streets. They dragged the prisoners from their cells and... Oh, it's all right, my dear, it's all right. Charles is quite safe as yet. And, Doctor, if you have the power you say you have, then make yourself known to these devils for God's sake. Make them take you to La Force.
I shall do so at once.
Father!
Have faith, my dear.
Who is he? Listen to me! Please, I beg you! Listen to me!
Kill him! Give him the knife!
Look at me! Listen to me! I am Alexander Manette. Do you know the name? For 16 years, a prisoner in the Bastille.
Manette! Manette! You are the physician!
Yes, Dr. Manette. Locked in a solitary cell without sight of one human being for over 16 years. I know the pain. I know the suffering you endure. I am a victim as all of you. I am one of you.
What do you want?
Freedom for my own daughter's dear husband. A terrible mistake They have taken him to La Force. I beg you to take me there. Help me to set him free.
Take the prisoner at La Force!
To La Force! Make way! Make way!
I have a message from Dr. Manette.
Just a moment.
Monsieur Defarge?
The same, monsieur. I bring you a message from Dr. Manette. Believe me, I would only do this for the good doctor. I have another message for Miss Lucy Manette. Can you take me to her?
We'll go at once. I'll just get...
My wife, monsieur. She will join us.
For what purpose?
So that she might recognize the faces better, monsieur. For their own safety.
I see.
It's from Charles. He says that he... Well... He says that my father has influence.
Let us hope so.
It is enough. I have seen them. We may go.
Please, madame, you will help me to see him if you can.
Your husband is not my business. It is you.
Then, for my sake, please be merciful to my husband.
What does your husband say in the letter? Influence. Influence?
Yes.
Then let that release him.
I implore you, madame. As a woman, as a wife yourself...
Oh, yes. We've all seen our women suffer, and our husbands, and our children. Our children dying in the street of poverty and hunger, thirst and misery. Do you think the troubles of one wife means anything to us now?
You have, Dr. Manette, been a secret prisoner in the Bastille for a period of over 16 years.
That is true.
And now today you appear before us to seek the release of Monseigneur St. Evremond, who calls himself Charles Darnay.
Yes.
We have, good citizen, considered your request, and we've made our decision. The prisoner must remain in custody.
For how long?
You've heard our decision. That is all.
For how long?
There will be a trial in the future, monsieur. Good day.
But prisoners are being dragged out of their cells and slaughtered in the streets.
St. Evremond will be held in safe custody, I promise you.
And I promise you, Monsieur le President, that I shall not leave Paris until his freedom has been accomplished. They will not release him.
Oh, frightful. It's frightful. They've already beheaded the king and queen. And still they have tribunals springing up all over the country.
The revolution keeps growing.
Do you know they speak of the guillotine as a female figure? Even make jokes about it? They say it's the best cure for a headache. Prevents the hair from going grey.
Madness. Madness.
What in God's name do we do now?
Wait for his trial.
And then?
I will speak. Indeed, I will speak.
Take heed, sir.
I beg your pardon.
If I was you, sir, I wouldn't put 1 foot on France at this moment. Not for £1,000,000 shilling, I wouldn't. Know what I mean, sir?
Thank you for the warning.
Oh, Lucy. Look. Look. At the highest window. I can see someone waving. Father. Yes, I think it is. Oh, wave to him, darling. Wave. Wave. There you are.
Straight to the guillotine.
I salute you, citizeness.
I salute you.
Tomorrow. What? Tomorrow we shall see.
And therefore, for crimes against the Republic and crimes against the citizens of the Republic, you are sentenced to death by the guillotine. Take him away.
Charles, Saint Evremond, good Danny.
Charles St. Evremond, you are accused as an aristocrat whose life is forfeit to the Republic.
Silence! Silence! The prisoner may speak if he so desires. Monsieur?
Your Honor, I no longer feel myself to be an aristocrat. I have voluntarily relinquished a title that I assure you was distasteful to me. I gave up all my property long ago, and I have been living by my own industry in England.
Yes. Is there anything else?
I've married a woman in England who is the daughter of citizen Alexander Manette, who sits with us here today.
Why have you returned to France?
To try to save the life of a prisoner here. Is that a crime in the eyes of the Republic?
This tribunal will ask the questions, monsieur. Have you any more statements to make?
This prisoner, this man, has already met his fate. I simply wish now to return to England. And I should like to call upon Dr. Manette so that this tribunal might hear his words.
This prisoner stands before you as one of my own family, as one dear to my heart as my own flesh and blood would be. He has been honorable to me and devoted to my daughter. He has never once spoken in favor of the aristocracy to me or to anyone else. On the contrary, he has renounced it before the world. He has given up his title, his worldly goods, and I ask you not to take his life. I ask you, I beg you, as a citizen, as a patriot, do not take his life.
Have you anything more to say?
No.
The jury will render its verdict.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Not guilty.
Not guilty. You have heard the verdict of the jury. The prisoner is declared by this tribunal to be free.
Well, it is done.
Is it?
Have you not heard?
I am a patient woman. The time will come.
What is that?
The writings of Dr. Manette.
Hmm?
Oh, yes, his very own words. We found this diary in his room, did we not, my good husband? Patience. Not long now.
Not long now.
Now, Mr. Cruncher, I'm ready if you are.
At your service, Miss Pross.
We are going out for food and wine. We shall be back shortly.
It's dark, Miss Pross. Do you think it's safe?
I have Mr. Cruncher to protect me.
Absolutely.
But we shall be careful, mind you. I don't trust any of these savages. They have two thoughts in their mind, murder and mischief.
I can vouch for that.
The short and long of it is that I am a subject of His Most Gracious Majesty King George III. And I say confound the French and their politics and their knavish tricks. On George our hopes we fix. God save the King.
Be cautious, Miss Pross. We're not out of France as yet.
Speaking for myself, it can't be soon enough.
We shall make arrangements tomorrow. I don't think any of us wish to stay here longer than we have to.
What is that?
I beg your pardon?
I thought I heard someone on the stairs.
I heard no one.
It's them. They're coming back for you. Quickly, hide.
It's all right, Miss Pross. Charles has been set free now.
What is this? What? Citizen Saint Evremond called Darnay?
Yes.
You are Evremond?
I am.
You are once again, monsieur, a prisoner of the Republic. Hold him.
Why? Tell me, why am I again a prisoner?
You'll find out tomorrow. You're summoned for tomorrow.
Sir, I do not understand. How can this happen?
He's been denounced, citizen doctor. He's been accused.
By whom?
Ask no more. If the Republic demands a sacrifice of you, then you, as a good patriot, will be happy to make it. The Republic goes before all. The people are supreme.
Sir, I beg you to tell me at least who denounced him.
It is against the rule, good doctor. But the prisoner has been denounced by the citizens, Citizeness Defarge.
No.
Oh, and one other.
What other?
You'll find out tomorrow. Now, come along.
No! Lucy!
Savages!
Who is it?
It's me, sir. Gentleman to see you, sir. An English gentleman.
English?
Bless me soul, if it isn't Sidney Carton.
Good heavens. Show him in at once. My dear fellow, you're the last person I'd expect to find in France.
Darnay is in prison, is he not?
Yes. And there's nothing you can do to help him. Nothing.
We shall see about that.
Dr. Manette has done all he can, and he has more influence with these people than you or I. Believe me, Charles Darnay remains in prison. And I don't think the good Lord himself could set him free now.
In that case, maybe the devil can accomplish it.
Miss Cross? Here we are. Oh, there you are. Mummy, Mummy! Don't worry. Give me a kiss.
Good morning, citizen.
Good morning.
I believe the name is Barsad, John Barsad, sometimes called Gwilliman.
What do you want?
I saw you testify at the Old Bailey against Charles Darnay.
What of it?
Indeed. Once a spy, always a spy. And now I see you work here in the prison. A spy once again for the prison guard. Do you like working in prison?
Leave me alone.
Oh, not so quickly, citizen. I think I might well use a friend in prison such as you.
I'm no friend of yours.
Oh, but you are, whether you like it or not. Don't you understand? I hold all the cards.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Barsad, my dear fellow, I think for your own sake you had better come with me. And we shall discuss it. Well, Mr. Lorry, what do you think?
I agree with you. Once a spy, always a spy.
You can't prove a thing. Proof? What do I need of proof? I shall simply denounce you to the nearest Citizens Committee. John Barsad, alias Gwilliman, who once worked for the noble lords of France. Can you stand such an investigation? Will they discover unpleasant things about you?
It's blackmail.
Ah. Now there you have it, at last. My ace. Well, Look over your own cards and see what you have. Look into your unsavory past and tell me what your chances are now. Yes? Did you say something? About your cards, perhaps? Or mine?
You have a good hand, sir.
You might even call it a guillotine hand. Do you play?
What do you want of me?
It's a very simple request. If things should go ill with the prisoner Charles Darnay, then I must have access to him.
Impossible.
Just once. Or do you prefer that I play my hand?
Having access to the prisoner will not save him.
Just once.
I tell you, there's no such thing as escape from La Force.
Just once.
Very well.
Thank you, Mr. Barthad. You may be certain that I shall be in touch with you very shortly. In fact, sooner than you might think. Good day, sir.
I don't understand. The man's quite right. There's no way of escape, so what good would it do?
My dear Mr. Lorry, please, I ask only that you do not tell the Manettes of this arrangement. In fact, I think it best if I do not see them while I'm here in Paris at all.
As you wish.
Bear up, Mr. Lorry. Courage.
Good evening, citizen.
Good evening, citizen. How goes the Republic?
Excellent. It is very good. 63 today.
Do you watch them?
Always. I never miss them. You ought to go and see for yourself when there's a good day. Good night, citizen.
Forgive me, citizen. May I keep you open for another moment or two?
Come in. Come in. What can we do for you? For you, monsieur?
For me.
You must be careful, monsieur, to keep them separate. You know the consequences of mixing them.
Perfectly.
Here we are. 14 louis. Be careful, citizen.
I will try.
The public prosecutor announces to this tribunal that the prisoner, Charles St. Evremond, called Darnay, has been denounced.
He has been denounced by 3 voices.
They are Ernest Defarge, Therese Defarge.
Well, who is the 3rd voice?
Alexander Manette.
Quiet! I will have quiet in the chamber.
Monsieur le President, what the public prosecutor has stated is impossible. I have never denounced the prisoner. Never!
I call upon Madame Defarge to speak to this tribunal.
Patriots! Listen to me. I have something to read to you. I have in my hands a diary in the handwriting of our good Dr. Manette. He wrote this diary from the moment he was put into prison. And do you know why he was imprisoned? For trying to save the life of a dying woman. Yes, a woman who had been abused by Monseigneur Philippe St. Evremond, uncle of the prisoner. This woman died from the injuries she received at the hand of St. Evremond. The good doctor could not save her. But for reporting her death to the authorities, and for that alone, he was thrown into prison by St. Evremond. Thrown into prison to rot, monsieur. Listen to me! The words of Dr. Manette. And so to the Evremonds and their descendants, to the last of their race. I, Alexander Manette, do this last night of the year 1761 in my unbearable agony denounce the Evremonds. I denounce the house of Evremond to heaven and to hell. Save him now, good doctor. Save him now.
I call for the verdict.
Monsieur le President, please.
Quiet! Let's have the verdict.
Guilty.
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 Guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
Charles and Evremond, enemy of the Republic, death. Death within 24 hours.
Let me see him, I beg you. No. Just for one moment. Do something.
1 moment. Believe me, sir, I didn't know. I had no idea my uncle was responsible for...
I know.
Forgive me.
There is nothing to forgive. May God protect you.
That's enough. Come.
I'll take it to your coach. Show me the way.
Mr. Carlton, please, Doctor, now is not the time. Show me the way.
She'll be all right, I think. Fetch some tea, if you will.
Hey! What's the matter with you?
I'm disturbed.
Why?
Dr. Manette. He's already suffered so much in his life.
And he will suffer more. There are more lives here than one, monsieur.
What are you talking about?
There is another Saint-Evremond.
Surely you wouldn't. Not the little girl.
To the last of their race.
No. Let us put an end to it now. I beg you. Let's stop it here.
Tell the fire and the wind where to stop. I shall have them all before I've finished. All.
Why?
You know why. Tell them. Tell them why.
The woman who died at the hand of St. Evremond. She...
My sister! And you tell me to stop now. They shall all perish.
Who's there?
Carton.
Mr. Carton.
I must speak to you alone. It's urgent.
I'm afraid it's the shock. His mind has gone again. Oh, Mr. Carton, we're lost. Our last hope is gone.
I must hold you to a promise, sir.
Hmm?
This is the certificate that enables me to pass out of the city. Sidney Carton, Englishman. Keep it for me until tomorrow.
But why?
Because I would rather not have it with me when I visit Charles in prison. Be sure you have the doctor's certificate. Lucy's and the little one. They'll have to pass the barrier of the city.
But surely you don't think they're in danger too?
No one in the house of St. Evremond is safe. Not anymore. Their certificates can be recalled. Don't look so horrified, Mr. Lorry. You have the chance to save them.
I? Heaven grant that I may, but how?
Get coach and horses early tomorrow morning so that they might be ready by 2 in the afternoon. Arrange it as soon as possible.
It shall be done.
Tell Lucy of the great danger, that she must leave Paris immediately. Be certain that Miss Pross and Mr. Cruncher's papers are in order.
I will.
Have the coach standing by. The moment I arrive, take me in and drive away.
And then for England?
For England. Promise me solemnly that nothing will alter the course on which we now stand pledged to one another.
Nothing.
You know, Mr. Lorry, when we first met, I looked upon you with contempt.
Yes. I dare say I wasn't quite fond of you either.
I'll take the old gentleman home. Tell me, if you could look back and say, I have done nothing good at all. I have secured no one's love, or affection, or even regard. Would not all of your years, then, be years wasted?
Why do you speak of such things? You're still young.
True. But my young way was never the way to age. Doctor, we're leaving now. Come, let me help you. Goodbye, Mr. Lorry. You're a kind and good man. I envy you, but I can't be like you.
Be quick about it. I'll wait here.
I know. Of all the people on this earth, I'm the last one you expected to see.
I pray to God, sir, that you are not a prisoner.
No, I come here only on a request from your wife. But there's no time now to tell you why I bring it or what it means. Take off your coat.
My coat?
No questions.
Can't you tell me at least what?
No.
If you have escape in mind, I can tell you that it's hopeless. You will only die with me.
I do not ask you to escape. I make no such request. Here, change this waistcoat of yours for mine.
Believe me, it's not going to work.
The ribbon.
It can't be done.
Take my coat. Hurry!
Don't you know? Every attempt to escape from this prison has failed. I implore you, do not add your death to the bitterness of mine.
Do I ask you to walk out that door? If I should ask that, then refuse. Now, sit down. I have something for you to write. Sit. Is your hand steady enough?
I was just writing a last note to Lucy.
Good. Now you will write what I dictate, exactly as I speak.
To whom?
To no one. Write.
Well, that's what he
I
said.
may need you and Lebec shortly.
Why?
The visitor looks quite ill.
That I do so is no subject for regret or grief.
bastard.
Well, look at me. Now, do you think your hazard's so great?
Not if you keep your part of the bargain.
Take me to the coach.
You?
I, him. We are the same. I have merely exchanged my life. You must leave by the same gate we entered.
Right. He's unconscious.
Of course.
You told me he might be weak, but...
Didn't you notice? I was weak and faint when I arrived here, and I am fainter now that you bring me out. In fact, I am overcome. Now hurry, man!
Guards! You swear not to betray me.
I've come this far. I will not stop now.
He is the fool. He should know better than to visit a prisoner if he can't bear up upon seeing him.
Are you ready, Miss Pross?
Yes.
How is Dr. Manette?
He's all right now. He understands what's happening.
I think you better fetch them.
Yes.
We won't be moving very quickly, sir, if we all take this one coach.
What do you suggest?
Me and Miss Pross. We'll hire another coach. Catch up with you later at the coast.
Yes. Have you got your papers?
We've got everything we'll need. They won't be wanting us anyway.
I think it's time we told them.
No need. They'll find out for themselves.
Where is Mr. Carton?
In the coach. Come, Doctor.
Dear God, do we have to leave now? I can't bear it.
Please, my dear, in the coach. Quick.
Charles.
Yes, it's Charles. He's all right. He's just drugged. If you please, Doctor, we must leave at once. There's no time to lose. Come on, quickly. Help the child, Jerry.
Your papers.
Here you are.
Is he sick?
Asleep.
Thank you.
Move on.
What do I care, eh? What do I care for this Dr. Manette? And I tell you, his daughter, she is now an Evermond. And she will be the next to die.
She has a fine head for it. Brown eyes and golden hair.
I cannot trust my husband in this. I must act for myself. I must act for myself and quickly.
Where do you go?
To her, to the Manettes. She'll be there, waiting for her husband's death, ready to impeach anyone, full of sympathy for the enemies of the Republic. I shall then report every word that she says.
Wonderful, marvelous.
Here, take this. Have it at the guillotine for me this afternoon. I shall take my usual place.
He dies today. He's certain you are there.
Do you think I would miss it?
I'll leave you now, Miss Pross, and fetch the coach.
I'll be ready when you return.
I wish to speak to the wife of Evremond. Where is she?
She is resting now, and she can't be disturbed.
I would see her.
And I say you will not disturb her.
Out of my way.
Madam, you might be the wife of the devil himself, but you will not get the best of me. I am an Englishwoman.
We have no quarrel. I have come to pay my respects.
You have come here, madam, because your intentions are evil. And you may depend I shall hold my own against them.
You will tell her that I wish to see her.
I will not, you wicked foreign woman. I am your match.
Imbecile, I will not take answers from you. Get out of my way.
You will not have a handful of that dark hair left if you put a finger on me.
Wife of Evremond! Answer me! If she is gone from here, I can have her followed and brought back. I can have her pursued.
They are not gone. She is resting within and shall remain there.
Listen to me, woman. I have killed men with knife and pistol, and I shall tear you to pieces if you do not get out of the way.
Try it, madam. I am an Englishwoman. Try it.
Miss Price, I've brought the coach.
Got everything? I'll best go in and check.
No.
Are you all right, Miss Pross?
I feel as though there had been a crash. And now, a stillness. A stillness for the rest of my life.
Come on!
Stand there!
I've done nothing. I'm a seamstress. It's not that I'm afraid to die, but I don't know why.
Yes, I know.
Monsieur, would you ride with me at the tum? Would you hold my hand?
Yes, of course.
I am only a little weak. It will give me courage.
I would be proud to hold your hand.
Come on! Forward! March!
Keep your eyes upon me and nothing else.
If you remember the words that passed between us long ago, you will readily comprehend this when you see it. I am thankful that the time has come when I can prove those words. That I do so is no subject for regret or grief.
It is a far, far better thing that I do than I have ever done. It is a far, far better rest that I go to than I have ever known.